Well, guys, finally, it's been 3 years since I've been hunting whitetail with my bow. Been overseas sharing Jesus, so important work over there. Seen some people come to know the Lord. I'm training a lot of people how to disciple others and how to share Jesus in very difficult cultures, places where they get for following Jesus. So it's been quite an adventure. Anyway, first time in 3 years I've got to go hunting. And we're going to sit in the blind tonight. Had a big, well, I say big, but he's probably 3 or 4 year old deer. Big enough for me after 3 years. We're going to try to shoot him tonight. He's been coming the last couple of days. So stay tuned. A lot of things have transpired since my last hunting post or video post. I'm slated for double hip replacement. Actually, that's about a month apart. So my right hip in December and my left hip in December, my right hip in January. So I got to get as much hunting in as I can. Lots transpired since then. But it's good to be back in a blind for once in a while. Man, was it exciting getting back out into the stand. And I had an itchy trigger finger. So I was like, the first doe that comes in is going to get popped. So it didn't take long for me to sit there. I probably was there for about an hour or so when this first doe came in. So I was going to let her have it. So the shot looked good. I watched this doe run off, and if you notice, she's dead. Right there at the end, she almost falls over right there, if you can see. And then she scoots off into the trees. But I figure this was going to be a very quick recovery. First deer in 3 years. First whitetail, I should say. Bird in the hand. I had to go ahead and take that deer because I need some meat. Yeah, that was exciting. Hopefully I'm going to stay put because hopefully that big buck's going to come in. But he's going to have a bloody arrow down there. All right. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I actually had a second doe come in probably about 7-8 minutes before end of shooting light. And I figured if she gave me an opportunity, I was going to take it. But the problem was I had to use my iPhone. I could not find my nice camera. So all this is filmed on an iPhone. And whenever I hit the play button, I actually had it on photo, not on video. So this is the only shot I got of that. I don't think you saw that because I have it on picture, not on video. But I think I shot another doe. It was about probably 4 or 5 minutes before end of shooting light, and it looked like a good shot. We'll see what happens. She was quartering to quite a bit, but looks like I stuck it right in the right spot. But we'll see. I heard her crashing over here, but I'm gonna give her a little time. Well, it looks like a clean pass through. There's blood. So let's hope. I think that one was quartering to quite a bit, but I think I stuck her in the right spot. So we'll see if I can get her too. But we're gonna give her a little more time. All right, guys, we got some decent blood here. Some on that leaf right there. And it looks like she's spraying a little bit right here. So, yeah, good spray right there. Maybe we got an artery, probably. This is actually the second deer I shot. I could not find any blood at all on that first one. Clearly a double lung, it looks like anyways. But let's see if we can find this deer. Sitting here looking at the shot, and I hit her right where I was aiming, about a 10 ringer. And then I noticed that she was, when she ran out, she almost fell over right there, wobbled, and then she walks off. I looked at all that area. Of course, it's dark. You can't see her. Yeah. I think I'll find that deer for sure. The other one, blood was still going. I just stopped following, so I'll look for both of them in the morning. Oh, guys, I think all these birds are gonna eat my deer that I shot last night. I was sitting in the blind this morning. Man, I saw a big old buck right out here from the blind back here, coming up in here. He went back in these trees over here. I couldn't see him, but I don't know where he went from there. No clue where he went from there. But I think I found my deer. The birds found it for me. Let's go check him out. But I bet you she's right here in these trees where all those birds were. Last night, I looked all over there. Never came over here. Parked the truck right here. I never looked in these trees. I looked from here over that way because I thought she went that way. Got blood all through here. You see it on that rock. She's bleeding good, right? Oh, coyotes must have got her. Oh boy. Look at that. Yeah, coyotes got her. This is where she laid. Great. Heard them coyotes the other little while ago. Man, there's nothing left of her. Must have dragged the carcass off somewhere. 10 yards. I walked this trail right here, but I went that way instead of that way. She was sitting right there. Look at that. It was dark though. That is frustrating. Oh well. We'll go see if I hit another deer too over here. If that deer died too, I'm sure the coyotes got that one too. Well, guys, found the second doe that I shot. That's the first double I've had in a long time. But the reality is there is nothing left of that deer to tag. I can tag this doe, but the whole back half is eaten off, all gone. I can get some shoulder meat out of this, and that's about it, probably. Very disgusting. But she died right here. Man, that is I should have got these deer, both these deer last night, because I had trailed the blood to about 25, 30 yards up there, and I thought, well, I probably ought to wait till morning. I'm not waiting till morning anymore. That would have been, I would have trailed the blood just a little bit further, another 25 yards, 30 yards. That is so sickening. So 2 nights ago, not last night, but the night before last, I shoot 2 doe, and this is the guy. That's the guy I saw yesterday morning sitting in the blind. And this, no doubt, is the biggest buck I've ever shot, but granted it was with the rifle, but my my shoulders are shot. I can only pull 50 pounds back. But anyways, I'll take it. I can actually say that was a little bit of fun. Not quite as fun as a bow, but it was fun. Well, will you look at that? It's a, 9 point. Yeah, we got 9 points on here. He's not like huge for any stretch of the imagination, but he's a good buck. He'll work definitely, and he's big. He was real ruddy this morning. I saw him out here at our cabin feeder while we're getting ready to leave. I'm glad I didn't go out and spook him out without seeing him, but I saw him out there and thought, you know what? I'm just gonna grab the rifle and take a shot. I haven't been hunting in about, whitetail, I haven't been hunting in 3 years. So, bird in the hand, I was gonna take him. And now it's off to Oklahoma to see if I can kill a deer with my bow. We got about 19 acres up in southeast Oklahoma. So I'll be sitting in a tree if it's not raining and sitting in a blind if it is raining. The rut starts up there, or the prime time in southeast Oklahoma is November 10th, November 9, November 10. So I'll be in the blind up there. Hopefully kill me a big old buck up there. We'll see what happens. But this will be my first post, also a good first post again. So hopefully we'll build back some subscriptions. I don't know if I'll be filming as much as I was before. My body's just going. I got to get double hip replacement. One hip mid-December and the other hip mid-January. So I'll be out of commission for 6 months, 4 to 6 months, getting back into shape. Hopefully that'll allow me to keep doing what I love to do out here. And we may be going back overseas again for some more work there. And hopefully seeing some people come to Jesus over there. It's been exciting over there. I wish I could tell you what went on, but I can't, because it could be dangerous for some folks. So some places where they yeah, I probably ought to just be quiet. Those of you that are believers know what's going on overseas in many places of the world to try to give your life to Jesus. It's life-threatening. So much needed work over there. I just need to be on YouTube here. But anyways, got a nice buck down. Thanks for watching Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. I'll post whatever I get. I don't know how much I'll get, but I don't know how I'm going to get up because my hips are killing me right now. But anyways, thanks for watching. Oh.